Hi, Ladybirds. I thought I'd share a little bit more from our book, which is The Great Big Book of Space, looking a little more at planets. Now, today I thought I'd start. I've gone straight through to the contents page, found one planet which is very, very exciting. This planet is called Mars. Okay. And Mars, not only does it sound really cool because there's a really nice chocolate bar called Mars bar, isn't there? Which is always fun. But Mars is known as the red planet. Can you think why? Well, looking at it, it has a very orangey reddy type colour, doesn't it? Maybe let's find out a little bit more about it. Mars is just over half of the size of Earth. That means it's smaller. It's about half the size. So that's almost like if you cut Earth in two, you'd have halves. It's the fourth planet from the Sun. It takes nearly 2 years to orbit the Sun. It's twice as long as the Earth. Every few years, Mars appears particularly bright, a month or two in the midnight sky, when it is at its closest point to Earth. Wow. So it can look quite bright. It looks quite bright in this picture, doesn't it? I don't see it very clearly. Believing the planet looked like a drop of blood, the Romans named it Mars after their god of war. Wow. Its red colour is due to the rust in its iron-rich soil. Now, some people used to think that there might be life on Mars. Mars was a really interesting planet because people used to really want to go to Mars because they thought maybe there might be people, which they would call Martians, that maybe live there. Now let's find out if they found any. Life on Mars? Question mark. It is possible that primitive life may have existed on Mars a long time ago. In August 1996, so that's quite a long time ago for you, NASA claimed that it discovered traces of fossil bacteria in a meteorite from Mars. There may even be life on Mars today, hidden deep down onto its red soil. You can see here, look, NASA. NASA is a company that look to send robots and spacecraft and lots of different machinery up into space to find things out. And here it says NASA has found several probes on the surface of Mars, including two robotic rovers called Spirit and Opportunity. These two probes discovered that certain minerals on the planet formed in water, proving that there was once water on Mars. So there used to be some water on Mars, but it looks like they haven't found any since. Mars is very cold. It is just a thin atmosphere on which we would not be able to breathe. However, of all the planets in the solar system, Mars is the most similar to Earth. A day on Mars is just a little longer than our own day. The planet also has its own seasons. Rocky deserts and dust dunes spread across Mars, and its poles are covered with ice caps. Walls that can be icy. It also has tiles which show that large amounts of water may once have flowed across its surface when the planet was a lot warmer and wetter than it is today. Wow, that's really exciting, isn't it? Let's have a little see if we can visit a different planet this time. I wonder if there's any planets you're interested at home. You have to let me know. If there's certain planets you're really excited about, you can always let me know and I'll try and go back to them. Let's see. I might have a look at maybe Jupiter and Saturn today as well. So I think those are really interesting planets, particularly. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, Jupiter. You can just see a little bit of Jupiter there. Jupiter is the solar system's biggest planet. It's so large that more than 1,000 Earths could fit inside it. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. It is made up mainly of hydrogen and helium gas. So while we have a lot of oxygen gas on our planet that helps us to breathe in and out, so oxygen is really good for our bodies, but it says it's mainly hydrogen and helium on Jupiter. So do you think we would be able to breathe very well on Jupiter? I think we'd struggle. So I think that's why there's another reason why when we looked at the astronaut book at the start of our topic, that we thought about those helmets that they put on with the oxygen tanks in to help people breathe in space. Jupiter spins on its axis once every 10 hours, so fast that it bulges out at its centre. Its cloudy atmosphere has light and dark coloured streaks among cloud patterns and spots. Wow. The Great Red Spot, that is, shows here, they have swirled around Jupiter's atmosphere for more than 350 years. A lot, isn't it? Now, Jupiter has moons. It has more than 60 moons. So Earth has one moon. Jupiter, a bit greedy, isn't it? Jupiter's got more than 60 moons. There's the two largest moons, Ganymede, which is this one, and Callisto, which is this one, are bigger than the planet Mercury. Wow, that's incredible. How incredible. Scientists think that beneath its icy surface of Europa, there may be an ocean of warm, salty water. Wow. So Jupiter is one of the most incredible planets because it's not only is it the biggest planet that we've learned, not only does it have amazing things like the Great Red Spot, which spins, has an atmosphere that's spinning around, but it's also got 60 or more than 60 moons. Incredible. Very, very exciting there. Right, let's have a little look if we can see our next planet. Saturn. Oh, wow. I can't wait to look at Saturn. Saturn is the solar system's second biggest planet. A ball of mainly hydrogen and helium gas, like Jupiter, so similar to Jupiter. It bulges outwards at its centre because it spins so quickly on its axis. So what that means is if this was like the planet and it's going like this and it's spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning around. A windy planet. Saturn's atmosphere has a few streaky clouds, but it is a very stormy planet. Saturn has very high winds, which can reach speeds up to 1,170 kilometers per hour. What a huge number. So one more time for you. 1,170. That's incredible, isn't it? That's 5 times faster than the strongest hurricanes on Earth. So this is a very stormy planet. It also has those incredible rings of rock and ice. From a distance, Saturn's rings look like solid sharpened tubes. They block out the light from the sun to cast dark shadows onto the planet below. The rings are made up of millions of small chunks of rock and ice. Viewed from Earth over the years, the rings appear to be open up close and open up once more. This is caused by the changing tilt of Saturn and its orbit from the Sun. Wow. Saturn's system of rings is one of the solar system's most beautiful sights. This close-up view shows that the rings are made of hundreds and hundreds of narrow bands, like lots and lots of circles That's absolutely amazing. Oh, Saturn's moons. Oh, look, around 60 large moons orbit Saturn. Now, that reminds me of the last planet. What was the last planet we looked at? That's right, Jupiter. And it's very similar. Around 60 large moons orbit Saturn. One of them, Titan, is a true giant. Bigger than the planet Mercury, Titan is the only satellite in the solar system that has its own atmosphere. Titan has an icy landscape of hills and volcanoes. Oh, volcanoes. It may also have rivers and lakes made up of a chemical called methane. Wow, how exciting is that? Titan, Saturn's biggest moon here, has a yellow surface made of nitrogen and methane gas. The yellow surface is hidden behind a veil of blue-green cloud. Well, that was really interesting again, wasn't it, Ladybirds? Really interesting to know a little bit more about all the different moons that these two giant blockbuster planets have, having over 60 moons. The fact that Saturn is so windy and stormy with its amazing weather and those rings of ice and rock around the planet that make it one of the most beautiful things in the solar system. Really fantastic and lovely to find out. I hope you enjoyed that, Ladybirds, and we'll look forward to learning a bit more about planets again soon. See you later. Bye.